Hello, hello. Yes, hope all of you are doing well and you must have subscribed to my channel. If not, do it right now because as I promised, I am bringing here my course on principles of management. The beautiful course is being designed and these are the chapters what we have decided. These chapters will not only hold good for students but it will also hold good every human who wanted to lead life more systematically by applying the skill of management. The course is focused on skill development, that is management skill development, as I told you in my introduction. So these are the chapters what I have decided to have in the course. So the first chapter deals with introduction to management. Then chapter 2 you have planning. Chapter 3 you have organizing. Chapter 4 you have staffing. Then 5 directing. Then 6 controlling. Correct. Then chapter 7 you have coordination. So one pack course, one solution for all the principles of management, the one course. Please subscribe to my channel, Dr. Noor Firdaus channel, correct? To get the free access to the complete course and become the very successful managers and very successful to lead your life, correct, in the field of by applying the principles of management. So with this, let me begin with the first module, that is introduction to management. Yes. So the module 1, the very first module, I've just put up the various topic related to the meaning of management, the definition of management, why management, and what are the principles of management. So let me start with that. So I want you to have a paper and pen with you. Hope you are having that. So start writing the word management. This is the first thing you have to do. Before you start learning the course on management, you should first, write down the term management and look at the various meanings what we can give to the term management. See, you can say management tactfully, management technology, management esteem, manage competencies, manage objectives, and manage men and things. That is both all resources, physical as well as correct all the activities which are involved. And when we say manage, it is nothing but the two things are there. It is function of risk and reward. So if you just write down this and you observe this, something very common in management is people. Management is all about managing people. Management is all about managing resources. Both resources as well as people are scarce. Correct? The skillful people are scarce. You don't have abundantly available. The skillful people are not abundantly available. Our resources are not abundantly available. It is always scarce. Correct? Maybe see, for example, your mom wanted to manage house. She wants 10,000 per month. But she gets only 8,000 per month. So there's a shortage of 2,000. Now, the challenge here comes is, how will I manage the 2,000? That is where the management skill is going to help you. And as a student, like you have got, correct, you have got 15 days for your exam and you have got 20 chapters to study. You can't increase one day, one chapter only you want to do, but you don't have 20 days. So since the number of days available is less and what you have to study is more, here you need the skill of management. Correct? Management skills here is going to help you to manage your time efficiently, effectively and able to learn the course properly. So management is important. So here I want to make very clear that why management all of us should know. The reason is resources are scarce. It is not abundantly available. And with the available resources, we should give our best. So how are we going to give best with the available resources? For that, we are doing this management, correct? We are trying to manage with the less and less resources. We try to provide or achieve the more and more output. So that is what the management all about it. That is why you need the skill management. Then let us see when you that was my perspective of management, like why management and what exactly the manager does and why management is needed. Now, let me take you to some very important definitions given by very prominent experts in the field of management. We have so many experts in the field of management who brought the discipline of management to the world. The beautiful discipline, correct, to the world was brought out by them. There are thousands of definitions available, but I selected two important definitions which I felt all of us should know. Very simple to understand, but very important from understanding the subject point of view. The first definition of management is a process of achieving goal. As I told you the example, you have got 15 days for your exam, and you correct, and you have got 20 more subjects to be studied. So what has happened now is you have very less time. Correct. So the goal is you have to prepare for the exam. Correct. So management is a process of achieving goal and objective efficiently and effectively through and with the people. Your mom needs 10,000 to run the house, but she have got only 8,000. So how is she going to manage that? So that is what we are calling it as the management is going to help you, because it helps you to achieve your goal and objective effectively as well as efficiently. So here again I am bringing it to your knowledge two very important words, effectively and efficiently. See, all of us should know the meaning of effectively and efficiently, because in management these two terms are very prominent, and management is all about doing things by following these two principles, efficiently and effectively. I'll tell you in detail about these two terms. Then, in my correct, the next slide will be that. Now, let me tell you the one more definition of management. He says that management is a process of designing and maintaining an environment. Please underline that management is all about designing and maintaining an environment in which individuals work together. So management is a process of designing and maintaining an environment in which individuals work together in group to effectively and efficiently accomplish the selected aims. So here the management is all about you have to design, and not only design, you have to maintain the full environment in which the people are going to work together in group effectively and efficiently, correct, to accomplish the selected goals. So, see, there are some 100 people working in an organization. All 100 of them are contributing their best to achieving the organization. But what is happening here is, correct, all of them are doing a different task. So, how to club together and make them perform towards the organization? So, that is what a manager does. So, and here again, efficiently and effectively is something what a manager has to take care. Now, you must be aware of these two terms, but let me give you the technical differences between these two terms, efficiently and effectively. Yes. So, management defined the third correct definition of management. He says that this definition is given by Henry Fayol. He says that management is process of achieving organization goals and objectives effectively and efficiently by using management functions. Very simple meaning. He just says that management is nothing but all the process involved in achieving the organization goals and objectives effectively and efficiently by using management functions. So what are the management functions? You have planning, you have organizing, you have staffing, you have controlling. All these four put together is what is called as management. Then, management is set of activities directed at an organization resources. So, management is a set of activities directed at an organization resources with the aim of achieving organization goals in an efficient and an effective manner. Here, I want all of you to focus on one point. Every definition of management, I am using the term efficiently and effectively. Correct? Whatever you do, it should be efficient and it should be effective, because resources are scarce and management, that is very, very important. So he says that management is a set of activities directed at an organization resources with the aim of achieving organization goal. So one side you have goal, one side you have resources. So these resources you have to blend it together to achieve the goal, and the goal should be achieved with the minimum level of resources what you are using. So for that you have to be efficient and you have to be effective, right? So these are the four important definitions of management we have discussed. So some of the common points we came across in definition, you must have written, or you should be able to answer me this now. So the first one is, so these definitions when explained have these implications. So all four definitions, whatever I explained you, have got these implications. The first one is management is a continuous effort. Never underestimate management saying that it's a one-time job. No, it's a continuous effort. And it aims at achieving the organization goal as well as its growth. And the functions of a manager is planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. If you are a manager, correct, as a student, you are the manager of your studies. As a housewife, you are the manager of your house. Correct, as a businessman, you are the manager of your business. Correct, and as a you are working as a manager in one of the FMCG company or maybe in one of the MNC's company, then you are the manager of the company. But all these people are working differently. Student, housewife, then you have managers, but the functions of management remains the same for all of you. It is planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. So these functions are essential to any kind of organization. Just now I told you, students, you have to manage your studies, same functions. FMCG manager have to manage his business, same functions. The housewife have to manage her house, same functions. So these functions can hold good for any kind of organization. That is why I told you very clearly, don't study management as a subject. That's a mistake, blunder you are doing. Management is not a subject. Management is a skill of which all of us should have, because these functions are common to all type of organizations and it applies to all the hierarchical level. If you are the vice president of the company, same functions you do. If you are the sales executive of the company, same functions you do. And you are the HR manager of the company, same functions you do. So the management functions hold good for all the levels, same. So aim of the, and what is your objective? The objective I told you, 8,000 I have to manage the house, which is worth of 10,000. I need 20 days to study, but I have only 15 days I have to manage. Correct? Then FMCG, I have only this much resources, but I have to increase profit by 20%. So all these people have got their own objective. That is what is called as aim of managers. Aim of manager is to increase productivity, effectiveness, and efficiency. I want you to underline these three things here. So first thing is you have to be productive. You have to be productive. Correct, 20 days portion, you have to complete in 15 days. Trust me, you have to be productive. An FMCG manager who wanted to increase sales by 20% in 1 week have to be productive. Correct? And he has to be effective. And at the same time, he should be very efficient. So these definitions, when you just expand it, correct, these are the implications we can see. What implications the management can have on our life. So these are the implications what we are coming across, right? Yes. So we have seen the literally meaning of management, how I defined it. Then we saw 4 experts giving the definitions of management. And from those definitions, we drew these are the implications of management. And we proved that it holds good for all of us. Now, what are the elements of definition, right? Like what all will be there? This, I mean, not have to tell you. All of you will tell on your own. Management will have goal. Correct? Management will have process. And whatever you do, you have to be efficient. Whatever you do, you have to be effective. So these are called as elements of management. Elements of management. Goal is very important element of management. Without goal, if you don't have goal to complete your studies in 15 days of time, then management is not required. If your mom don't have a goal to manage the house in 8,000 rupees the full month, then management is not required. If FMCG manager, the company manager, if you don't have a goal to increase the sales by 20%, then you don't need management. That is why the management, very important element of management is goal. Without goal, management is not possible. Our management is not required. And trust me, none of us lead life without goal. All of us have goal. Just close your eyes and try to find out, correct, and try to find out what kind of goals you have, right? Just try to find out and just close your eyes and try to find out what goals you have. Just all of you have goals and all of, correct, write down your goals, correct? And to achieve that goal, you need to have a process which you have to follow. Then in order to achieve the goal more in the best possible way, you have to be very efficient. So what is efficiency? Now I'll give you the meaning of these two terms, very important elements of management. What I'm telling you from beginning, I'm giving you the meaning now. It is called as efficiency and effectiveness. So efficiency, getting the most output from the least amount of input. So getting the most output from the least amount of input. Please underline this because throughout the course I'll be using these terms. You should know what it is. So getting the most output from the least amount of input. Correct? So getting more output. For example, your mom have to bring the output of 10,000 rupees with the 8,000 what she have. With my example number 1. Example number 2. As a student, you have. मैं काम बाहर से की फोन करी बस मैं शाही नाव में पकड़ ले चले जाती हूँ उससे ठीक है बराबर Yes, so we were just discussing about the elements. Now let me tell you the efficiency and effectiveness. So efficiency is getting the most output from the least amount of input. So the slogan we say is doing things right. So the first time we say do the thing properly, correct? Doing things right, correct? So concern with means. The process is very important here. And you have to achieve objectives on time. That is very important in efficiency. In effectiveness, what happens is completing activities so that organization goals are attained. Correct? You have to be very effective and you have to complete the activity so that organization goals are attained. So you have to be very effective. Effective says that doing the right things. So in efficiency, if something have gone wrong, but process is fine, you can always make it proper. But in effectiveness, you have to do the right things. And it basically aims at not the process but at the goal. And whatever happens here also the objective is you have to achieve the objectives on time. So doing right things is efficiency, doing the right, correct, doing things right is efficiency and doing the right things is effective. So these are the definitions of management we have. So very important elements of management. So whatever you do, try to be efficient as well as effective, then you never repent in your life. Hope you are understanding and you are finding the class interesting and you are getting the concept. If yes, please subscribe for my channel to get into all the details about management and become a very successful manager. Yes. So then same thing can be explained through a diagram. So it looks like that mean is efficiency, then end is effectiveness. So means is the effectiveness process is followed there and end effectiveness is goal attainment. The goals, they talks about low waste, that talks effectiveness talks about high attainment and means talks about the resource usage that should be less and less possible. So goal attainment should be high, but the resources you use should be less and less. So goal attainment is preparing for the exam in 15 days of time in a best possible way. And resource available is only using 15 days what is available to do that. Correct? So that is what is, so N is effectiveness and efficiency is the number of days what you have. Able to understand? Yes. So that is what we have discussed now. So just to do a small recap, we spoke about what is management. Then we spoke about the definition of management. Then what are the very important elements of management? Each element we discuss it in detail. Now, very important point which all of you must be thinking is, see, so many of you would have studied science, or so many of you would have studied arts, correct? So maybe you are from different background. So you think, what is management? Is management a science? Is management an art? This will come to your mind because it's a new discipline, correct? Nor it comes under science, nor it comes under art. So what is management? Correct? Is it science or is it an art? So that is what all of us should know here. So let us talk about that now. Management, science, or art. So science is a collection. What is science? Right? See, there are a lot of experiments you do and you prove something. So science is a collection of systematic knowledge, collection of truth and inferences after continuous study and experiment. It has fundamental principles discovered. Correct? And art uses the non-rules and principles and uses the skill, expertise, wisdom, experience to achieve the desired result. So now you just try to match this with management. I have discussed the meaning of management in detail. I told you what is management. How? I'm trying to connect management with science and I'm trying to connect management with art. So management is a science? Yes. It's a collection of systematic knowledge, collection of truth and inferences. So I've done an experiment and I found a lot of truth. I'm writing it down and keeping it for future reference. That is what is science. Do you think management is a science? Yes, management is a science because it is also having a principles which we should follow to be a successful manager. Then what is art? What art does is the application of this knowledge is called as an art. So art uses the rules and principles and uses the skill, expertise, wisdom, experience to achieve the desired result. So art uses the rules, principles and uses the skill, expertise, wisdom, experience to achieve the desired result. So art is the application of this knowledge. So do you think manager applies this knowledge in practice? Yes, management is all about application. Correct? So management has got both the facets like a coin. One side it is art and on the other side it is science. So management has got scientific principles which constitute the element of science, skills, talent which are the attributes of art. I want you to underline this. I want you to pay attention to this. Management have got the two facets like coin. On one side it is art and on the other side it is science. So just like a coin will have head and tail, management is both science and art. It's a scientific principle, but I have got the principles. It have got the elements of science and skills. And it is also having a talent, which are the part of art. So management is both science and art. Yes, students, so hope you are enjoying my class and exploring the world of management with Dr. Noor. So any doubt, any comments, or anything you are looking correct, you're looking for any particular information, please do write in the comments below, correct, and correct, please your comments, your likes, your dislikes will help me to improve my further classes and make you a better manager and help you to inculcate the skills of management. So please subscribe for my channel. So with this, let me take you to the next topic. So today, that is very important topic, principles of management. I was telling you, management is science because it has got the set of principles. Now it's my duty to tell you what are the principles of management, right? Very important principles of management, correct? So now you should know the meaning of it. So our subject name is itself is principles of management. So one should know what is principles. Principles are nothing but guidelines. Principles are nothing but guidelines which a manager will follow, which he will adopt, correct? So principles of management, so the subject itself is called like this and whole our management worked on these principles. And very happy to introduce here an expert, correct, and who's called as father of administrative management. He is none other than Henry Fayol. Please make a note of it. Please make a note of it. You're learning management. You should know some fathers of management. He is Henry Fayol. His period was 1841 to 1925 and he laid down the 14 principles of management which holds good till date. Any manager just cannot ignore these principles. He have to follow this principle and he have to follow this correct in order to be a successful manager. So Henry Fayol, was in French industrialist joined as engineer in 1916, correct, in a mining company and became chief managing director. See, from an engineer, he became chief managing director from lowest level to the top level with the sure that his own abilities. He did not have any background. He did not start this industry. Correct, nothing. He just joined as an employee in the entry level and retired as a managing director. So he, because of his management abilities, that is why he is regarded as father of administrative management, Henry Fayol. He has proposed there are 6 primary functions of management. So according to him, there are 3 primary functions of management. There are 6 primary functions that I already told you. Correct? It is nothing but forecasting, planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating and controlling. In French language, he gave this. Please make a note of it. He was a French industrialist and he gave principles of management in French language, which later on translated into English and got published after his death in the year 1949. So in French language in 1916 and later it was published in English language in 1949. So there are, so according to him, he is regarded as a father of administrative management. He have written his book Administrative Management in French, which talks about 6 functions of management: forecasting, planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating and controlling. And along with that, 14 principles of management is given by him. And that laid down the history of management, the history of principles of management. And same principles of management we are using till date to manage the organization, or to manage the house, or to manage our life. These principles will hold good. Okay? Yes, students, hope you are enjoying my class. So that's what I have in my first session. So you must be very curious to know about the 14 principles of management. That I'll be doing it in my next section. So please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to log in again. And same time, you can go through my next class where I'll be teaching you 14 principles of management given by Henry Fayol. Till then, take care. Bye.